Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we have a new Mythic Mandragora. I gotta do a key opening and then make some teams. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get it. I have a ton of keys, and I don't see myself not getting it. But, you know, there's always the chance that it could take a while and be frustrating at least. And yeah, then we'll make teams for it, and then after that we're gonna do the new class. So we got the new Mythic Troop, Mandragora, and then we got the new hero class, Nightweaver. Oh, it is all one word. I'll have to fix that. Nightweaver is one word. Alright, fixed it. I fixed it. Upload thumbnail. Do. It's the hang on music. I don't know, would that be copyright? I don't know. If I do it too good. Anyway, let's go. Come on. Got that. Do that. You do that. You do that. You save. You save. Maybe you saved, maybe you didn't. Refresh. But yeah, so yeah, let's go grab our tribute here. Livewire, Kenji, Brian, Pizza Time. What's up? No, me first. Me first, no, me. Alright, right here. Did I put it on mute? We're about to find out. I didn't, but I just did. Alright, hit that like. Let's get some more people in here. That'd be great. That's your ticket to the train. Click that button, and you're turning in your ticket and boarding the train. Let's go. Click the ticket. Click it or ticket. Click the like button. Turn in your ticket. I ripped it off. I gave you one, and now you got to turn it back in by hitting the like button. Let's see. Live chat. We got Sana, Efley, Ali, Livewire, Kenji, Brian, Pizza Time, Maka, Mark. What is up? I think I said hi to everybody, right? Sana was first. Efley said morning. Ali said first like. Livewire, yeah, go time. Kenji, hey all, have a great one. Brian, we just getting started. Yep. Pizza Time says no, me first. You gotta do it within 30 minutes or it's free, bro. Livewire said Benny Hill, yeah. Pizza. Hi again. Mark says hello. Sana says LOL. Alright, let's go. Polar Express, it's like, what's the movie I always say? What's the freaking movie? How'd I forget it? Oh, no. It's the one. Snowpiercer. We're doing Snowpiercer. Something like that. With zombies, though. Train to Busan, is that the other one? We're doing like a Snowpiercer Train to Busan. That's what's up. What's up, PYG? Okay, so... Okay, I think I got that. This. And refresh. Got my Tower of Doom map up and everything. Because I might have to do a couple more today. But first, we're doing the Mythic, the key opening. Remember to restart your game. It's always the best thing to do. Even if you already know it's restarted, just restart it again. Just restart it again, just to make sure. Then you go check your guild and make sure people are getting it. You don't want to be throwing a bunch of keys and it still be Thursday somehow. You know what I'm saying? And that can happen. You just jump on the game, you wake up, you helicopter out of bed. You don't even, like, move any of your body parts except for one of them. And it's spinning, and you float up out of bed, right into your chair, and start playing. And you just start throwing keys right away. You're helicoptering out of bed, you know? Well, it could still be Thursday on your game, and you won't get the Mythic. You know, just throw keys. What the heck, bro? Why am I not getting... I'm so unlucky. I'm so unlucky. Well, maybe you forgot to restart your game. Don't helicopter. You gotta let your brain wake up first, right? I definitely do. I'm not just... I definitely do. I'm just telling y'all how I do it. My brain doesn't wake up for about an hour. So... don't helicopter and make a bad decision. Definitely restart your game. Which I did. So let's go to our guild. And look, people are getting it. So we are now okay to go try to get it. Look at all these wonderful people getting the Mythic. Congratulations. I wonder if it's a good one for having multiples. Because it does do damage to all enemies. It does make a color. Let's go check it out first thing. I usually don't do this, but... Seems like a good idea. Base rarity. Here it is. So 21 green, purple, brown, Zalkari. Zalkari! That's a Magic Kingdom. All y'all out there getting excited about a mythic from a Magic Kingdom, here you go. Elemental Fae. Miragic Queen, King Oberon. Tangled Branches. Deal scatter damage boosted by webbed enemies. Create 10 purple gems. Web a random enemy when matching purple gems. Gain bonus purple mana from purple gem matches and reduce damage from skulls by 33%. I always read it from the bottom up because the bottom one's always the best. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to have freaking... I hear like sirens outside. That's not good. Anyway. So here it is, and that's what we're going for. And how are we going to get it? We're going to go to... First, I'm going to grab my mail. So we could have some keys there. Grab everything. Anything here? No. Okay, offers, just to get rid of them. Ooh. I'm looking for red right now. I'm depends emoji, you know? You might want those greens, if you were me. Venture board. Ooh, gems. Alright, anyway, let's go. So chests. And I think we're on a live stream right now, so I don't really care. Normally, I'm like, oh, I gotta hurry up and make this video, and I gotta hurry up and do it in like 6 minutes, or else nobody's gonna watch it. But since we're on live stream, I might open a bunch of glory chests, so I can get gems from this. So that's your decision you have to make. That's a decision you have to make. Which keys are you gonna open? Some people don't get to have that luxury. They have to do one, or they have gem keys, and they don't have glory, or they have guild seal chests, but they don't have glory or gem. But me, I get to make the decision. I could choose which one I want to do. And if you want to just get it with the least resistance, definitely do your guild chests, because it gives you the highest chance. If you hit the button there, it says 0.11%. That's the highest. Unless you happen to have VIP keys or something. And those are easiest to get too, really. So, guild seals, you should just save them and save them and save them. Unless, of course, beginners should just throw them. A mid-game player should throw them until they get a certain amount of mythics and legendaries and epics and stuff. And then you start saving them after that. Once you have diminishing returns, you start to just save them for new mythics in case there's a good new mythic. And y'all can hear me, I hope. So this is the best one to use if you're going for the new mythic. Especially if your guild has chest level 6. Now, you might want to wait till Sunday if your guild struggles to get to level 6. You might want to wait until you have level 6, so don't helicopter today. Remember, you have a whole week to get this mythic. It's the only one in the drop table. So if you're opening keys right now, the only mythic you will get is Mandragora. You will not get Arachnean Weaver. You won't get High King Irongut. You won't get Ironhawk. You won't get any of that. The only mythic you can get right now is Mandragora. And if you get it, and you throw more keys, you're just going to get another one. And if you keep throwing keys, you're just going to get another one. It's only that mythic. You can get legendaries, but you want to save your keys until you have a chance at getting top 10 mythics. Don't just keep throwing them. So you got to keep that in your mind the first week of every month. There's only one mythic in the drop table for an entire week. There's 3 other weeks throughout the month where you can throw and get random mythics, and they're all in the drop table. But for this 1 week at the beginning of the month, remember, this is the only one in the drop table. You don't want to throw all your keys and get 4 Mandragoras and then not have any keys left. Second best key would be your gem chests. It gives you the second best chance. So you got the 0.1%. You don't get any gems from these, though. And as a high level player that needs gems, I'm not super excited to throw these. Or the guild seals, really. I want to use as many glory keys as I can. See if I can get it. Now, this is the hardest one. We have a 0.01% chance. But, I get gems as I'm doing it. So I'm gonna do some of these. I'll probably, if it takes forever, I'll switch to something else. Don't worry. You see I'm getting 19 gems there. Yeah, put in the chat how many keys it took you. I kind of want to make my... Oh, are you kidding me? My second throw. I wanted to open more. That's like a problem that's not a problem, Like, I just got lucky. I wanted to open more glory keys because I wanted to get some gems. Now I feel like I can't do it. Maybe I should get multiples. I don't know. Let's just open the rest of my glory keys, because I mean, if I happen to get another one, I'll stop. 15 gems there. So it took me 400 glory keys, by the way, which is really good. That's the hardest key to get it from, and then it only took me 2 throws. 13 gems there. 6 gems. You can get anywhere from like 0 to 30 something. 12. $19. Got Keelan. 24. That's pretty good. That's our best so far. 24. 16. I saw a web spinner. 24 again? Don't keep going if you're not me. Like, I got 25. New record. I just want gems right now, so don't do this. 16. 12. Tesla. 23. Just open a bunch of chests. Hopefully this is entertaining. You can see what kind of legendaries you could get and how many gems you could get. 23. And here's the last throw. Queen Titania. And 6. So I'm not going to use my glory. I've been known to use my glory. I'll definitely set a basement. I'm not going to go under like 500,000 glory just in case. But I probably could. I would throw like 228,000 glory right now if I wasn't on live stream. I'd sit here and push that button probably. See if I can get another one maybe. But yeah, like I said, reset your game, check your guild chat, or if you're not in a guild, get in a guild, but check global. And this is the easiest, second easiest, and this is the hardest. And then you can't get them from gold chests. You cannot get the mythic from a gold chest. You cannot get the mythic from an event chest. You cannot get the mythic from a shiny chest. You could get it from VIP chests. I don't talk about those because I don't have any VIP. So 0 VIP. But yeah, we got it. So let's go level it up and stuff. Make a team. I don't know if I have any open slots. I'll catch up in the chat here. Let me find a slot first. That's a slot. It says open. Just get rid of everything. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Is this the same one? No. I have one called open slot, and I have one called open. And the one that an open slot is not open. It's weird, right? Get rid of that. Base rarity. Go down to M. That's probably stupid. There we go. So I got it. Took me 400 glory keys, which is crazy lucky. Alright, who else is here today? We got PYG. Here with Tom Hanks. Pizza time? Oh, the Polar Express with Tom Hanks, yeah. Brian Walker says, gotta check the horse clock and make sure it's time to get the mythic. Is Black Glass here yet? Horse clock? Isabel is here. Live wire. Took me several keys to get one. Pizza time. It's okay, It's okay, don't know about double. Yeah. I mean, it would be like a rich guy thing to do. I wouldn't recommend it for most people. I don't even think it's a good mythic yet. I'm not sure. It's not bad, and it's not good. But on paper, it looks to be like a C+, B-. I know I say that a lot. I kind of ride the fence, but it's better than calling everything good, I guess. I don't call everything good, and I don't call everything bad. I do ride the fence a lot, though, so I will admit that. Sana says, great with the Raktian Weaver. Probably. Yeah, you hit like because I told you to? Hit like right now! PYG says 5,000 guild keys. That's good. Nice, Maka. I wanted to open more, I know. Maka says 5,000 guild keys, but before I tried 400 glory and 250 gems. Okay. Not too bad, right? PYG says, I'm curious how far you will buy in the class trial. Yeah, I don't even know, because it's not a one day. And, I'm not gonna, like, just buy up to the weapon because I can get the weapon for free. 250 victories, remember that. You don't have to buy up to the weapon. That's the only event in the game where you don't buy up to the weapon. Like, just to get it. You could if you want to, but you're gonna get it for free. So, if you think you can get the event done for any less than that, then you should not just do it to get the weapon type stuff. Sana says 2 pulls with guild chests. Nice. Kenji says Dungeon is super generous lately. Dropped Dragonite like 5 times in less than 3 weeks. Still using your old pick. Nice. Congrats. Livewire says it took me like 14k guild seals, 2,000 gem keys, and 2,000 glory keys to get the new mythic. Once you start getting them, man, it kind of snowballs downhill, but you gotta save before that happens. You're not just gonna have, like, I only have 500 glory keys. I'm gonna try for the new mythic. No, you need to save up first. There's a period of time where you need to save up, and then there's a snowball effect that happens once you get enough keys, and then you'll just get every new one from then on out. Usually how it goes. Alright, Social, thank you so much. Have sweet dreams. Michael says start a new account. It phases me. No mythics yet. Hey, man, you know you don't need mythics. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You got goblins, you got Rowan, you got King Gobtruffle, you got guardians, you got journey troops, you got legendaries in the underworld. You'll be fine. Pete's Time says my guild's lacking. They don't even have seals at 40k yet. Oh, no. You could open your purple orbs. That's the other thing most people should be doing. So normally, like back in the day, like a year ago, I would open like all my purple orbs, because what else are you going to use them for? They're guild seals in orb form. That's what purple orbs are. So if you have a bunch of purples, go ahead and open them. And that might also help your guild get to 40k, right? I think. I haven't done it in a while. And, yeah. If everybody's opening their purple orbs on Friday, then hopefully that helps your guild get to 40k, and then you'll have chest level 6. I don't see why any guild wouldn't be at chest level 6 these days, with all the vault events and stuff like that. You might need to join a new guild, Pizza Time. I know nobody ever wants to hear that. Maga says not too bad, but, you know, once it took me 200 or 400 glory keys only back in the past, but it is rare. Ali says too many keys, but I still have lots of too many keys. Have not thrown keys yet. Needs any. Yeah, good job waiting. Remember, you don't have to get it today. You don't get it easier today or anything. You can get it next Thursday just as easy. Ali says you have over 1.5 million glory. Dude, I would have like 3 million if I wasn't throwing it for gems sometimes. PYG says 40 Dragonite on level 12. Awesome. Keep on getting higher levels so you can get more Dragonite. You'll end up with like 120 if you get to the max level. If that's what you mean. Are you talking about dungeon, or are you talking about explorer? Man and drag mythic. Man dragging orange. Pizza Time says, yeah, open mine. Almost have enough to craft another purple orb. Nice. I don't know if you should craft them, but, you know, I'm not saying don't either. Anyway, let's go. Let's make a team. Let's upgrade it. I think you're supposed to use orbs. Like, if you get a new mythic, wouldn't you just use orbs on it? I might as well. I'm never going to use these. Look how many I have. 501 major orbs of growth. Let's put it at an even 500. Is it one you should medal? I don't know. There's probably a bunch you should definitely medal first. Does get magic though, and it does scatter damage, so it's not a bad one to medal. Definitely a bunch you should do first though. Phoenicia and Scourge of Honor and High King Irongut and Diamantina and stuff like that, I think. A bunch of them you should do first. So it's a candidate though, because it gets the right stat for its spell. Alright, so we have it fully level 20, fully traded. Sometimes I forget before I make the team. I put it over there. Alright, so why do I keep pushing the wrong buttons? We have an Elemental Fae. It's green, purple, brown. Does damage to all. Boosted by webbed enemies. And creates 10 purple gems. So yeah, what about Arachnian Weaver? That is definitely the first thought. It's an elf monster. It's from Zalkari, at least. I usually go with the 50% start first, just to see how it does. I don't know. This does look like very tempting. At least Weaver uses yellow. And it's going to web all enemies. That way Mandragora can then hit. Can then create more purple, I guess? Or is it just the scatter damage that's boosted? So it always creates 10 purple gems, so it's just the damage that's boosted by webbing? Man, I was hoping it was the purple gems that got boosted, honestly. That way it could loop. But if it's always going to create 10 purple, that's not amazing. It just got a little bit not as good in my mind. Because the boost is on the damage and not the gems, the purple gems. I'd rather see it on the purple gems so it could loop. Because the bonus to the damage probably isn't going to be enough to, like, one-shot or anything. Now what? Probably always going to go, like, a leprechaun. Huh? Because we don't really have a 50% start that'll hit both of them, because they're not the same typings. And we'll just start with the wand or something. We'll go from there. You guys can suggest some teams for me. I haven't watched anybody else today. I know videos came out before I went live, and I purposely did not watch them because I don't want to make the same team on accident. And it could happen anyway, you know? Because, like, what else are you going to do here? Like, this is the no-brainer team. And we'll do more. We'll do more. You guys can post them in the chat. I think we want to web first. So Weaver in front. 'Cause he's not going to loop, really. Not really going to loop. He's only putting 10 on the board. Class. Whenever I need purple, I go Thief. I know Archmagus is a great choice for that, but I like the 50% start with the Purple Storm. And then Banner, definitely purple. You could use this in the PvP, maybe. Maybe that's where we do it. So purple for sure. Green, we have all green too. So purple, green. And red is fine. So Riven, Banner, Primal Rift. Wand, Weaver, Mandragora, and Leprechaun. So if they can't be webbed, we can curse them. And that'll be good too because we're putting purple on the board. We have a couple yellow troops. So casting that option will curse them so they can be webbed and will give us mana. Alright, so let's go to PvP, I guess. Can also check where I'm standing. I was in third, and I was up by like 2K. We'll see. Let's see if this person did anything. They caught up a little bit. Still in third. I feel like they're just hanging out. They think they're gonna outsmart me and just be right there and do a bunch this weekend or something and pass me up and sneak by me. And this person probably feels like I'm doing the same thing to them. And this person's just way out ahead and they have no worries in the world. Because I'm not going over 50k. I will maybe try to catch this person. And I feel like Pink Lady is sneaking up on me and... yeah. Gonna try to knock me out of my spot on Sunday or something. At 10 o'clock. Or 12 o'clock. But for now, we're still in third. We've been in third most of the week. So is there a purple? Or am I tripping? Yep. And for now, we'll do lowest, just to get used to it. Oh, this is my fast team. I have to copy it. Right there. Square. X. So here, here, here. Square. Square. Paste. Paste. And let's try it here. Purple PvP. Well, maybe you might want to not do that, Mark. I'm not saying it's great or anything yet. We'll have to see. I'm not liking, like, the... You know, on paper, I was thinking B minus C plus, and then when I read the spell again, and it said, it's boosting the damage instead of the purple gems, I didn't realize that, and... Kind of went down to a C plus, maybe. I don't know. I know everybody wants to hear that it's super awesome and stuff. I'm here to give you the truth, but I haven't used it yet, so we'll see. Got a very mana hungry team here. Could do this. All right, so 3 of them webbed, but 1 died. Now let's see how much damage it does. It's only 115? Are you kidding me? And it's going to spread it out. It's going to spread its cheeks out. And not even kill. Could go again, though. How do we not have an extra turn here? That's crazy. But who needs it when you have he has 1 HP? But yeah, put your teams in the chat and I'll try them. If you have any Mandragora teams that are different than this. Let's check our medals. I think they're fine. Yep. And we'll do lowest again. Gotta get in the groove here. How did Cindy get on that team? No bag. A no bag Cindy. That's a no good Cindy. It's like you're gonna kill him. If you kill him with the Weaver, now you have less webbed enemies. But it's gonna be the same either way. And like the Mandragora did nothing there. That was all Weaver. How's it going, Cyber? Mark? Joshua? Beg? What's up? Let me know if I missed anybody, mods. Red? Leprechaun? Not Weaver. Well, we could see how let's do all, let's web them all just to see. Let's get them all webbed and just see. It's on purpose there. Alright, so the max damage it's ever gonna do. 125, that's trash. This thing's trash, dude. Scatter damage. You divide that by 4 pretty much, right? It's doing 30 damage to each enemy. Watch. That's trash. Sorry to say. I don't see why you would ever use this. You could use like Shoggoth and do way better. Shoggoth, the legendary that you get for free, it's probably better. It silences, it enrages, it explodes, it does true damage. Probably hits just as hard. This thing's trash, dude. 125 again. Watch how many casts it takes. And this is like an easy battle. Like, that should have been it right there. And it might not even do it here. I don't know. If I cast it again. Let's see. Still alive, dude. Why would you ever choose this thing? We can make a better team with multiple other troops for sure. And that's kind of how you decide if a Mythic is good or not. Like, does it do anything unique that's gonna improve upon a team somewhere? It's kind of doing the it's like weakening your team, and it's kind of like not like there's other options that would be way better. So if you saved your keys, you probably did a good job there. Like even Thelos would probably be better here. This is just a purple restriction. I would rather have Phoenix, probably. King of the Ravens. Lunarleon. Morthani. The Elder Dragon's probably better. He's similar. He does damage to all enemies and creates 9 curse gems boosted by cursed enemies. It's similar to an Elder Dragon. But an Elder Dragon's better. Because it does more damage. It does 160 plus. And this thing, the max it can do is like 120. Grey King's better. Maybe even Onyx Giant. Well, here's another guy that does terrible scatter damage. Is Mandragora? No. Look, 68. Gets boosted, but at least the Onyx Giant starts with more and does Uber Doom Skulls and stuff. It's like on Onyx Giant's level, maybe. And you know how I feel about that troop. I don't even like it. But like I said, you could do Shoggoth and probably do way better. Which is a legendary. Maybe even Obsidian Axis. Maybe not that one, but whatever the other guy is. Queen Titania might be better. Shoggoth for sure. Silence and deal true damage to the first and last enemies. Explode 5 gems of most used ally mana color. Enrage a random ally when an ally casts a spell. And it silences, like I said. Venoxia is probably better. There's 2 legendaries. If you can find legendaries that are better than the Mythic, then it's probably not a good Mythic. So far I don't like it. It's like it's dropped to a C now for me. It keeps dropping. But hey, maybe there's a team out there, you guys, that you guys have that maybe it loops really good or something. I just don't see it because it only puts 10 on the board and that's it, and you can't make it more. And 10's not like a great amount. If 10 was a great amount, then we'd be using Elder Dragon all the time and like Yasmin's Chosen all the time and stuff like that, and you never see those troops. Just think about that. Unless you have a very limited amount of options. If you have all the options, you're never going to use Yasmin, you're never going to use Elder Dragon, you're never going to use Mandragora. If you have limited options, though, like this is your first Mythic ever that you ever get, then it might be okay, and you might build a team around it, but even then, you got so many other better options, most likely. I'd rather see you do Secra than trying to make this thing good. 1 Weber. Explode. Weaver's doing the work there. Maybe it can kill? No? Are you kidding me? That was so weak. I feel like I don't have it leveled or something, but it is. It couldn't even finish off 2 enemies that were webbed in the easiest PvP battle. When I have plenty of stats. People complain that I have so many stats. Can you do it now? Yes. Sorry, you know, I gotta be honest. I don't want people wasting keys if they don't have to. I think it's terrible at the moment. Unless we find a really good team. So that's my idea. If you did happen to get it and you want to try it, here's the team code. And post yours in the chat. And even then, I feel like if you did post a team in the chat, most likely it's a team that's already good and you're just putting them on the bottom of it as Dingleberry Brown. Like Diamantina, Thrall, and Leprechaun. And Dingleberry Brown. It's a great team. He's the best mythic. Nah, that's a Diamantina team, and you're just throwing it on the end and calling it good. No, that's not good. You're just making your team weaker. You're making a great team weaker and just calling it a good team. If you turn a great team into a good team, that's not a good troop. That's just you putting a really good team up and then taking one troop off it and putting the new mythic on it. That's not how this game works. That's making a great team worse, not making a new mythic better. Yeah, I mean, first thing that comes to mind is trash. It's trash, but you know, a C level trash, not F. I don't know what other people have said. I haven't watched anybody else, but I'm pretty sure they're not calling it great, and they're not calling it S tier. I could say that. All right, anybody have a team? Now's the time. Let me catch up in the chat here. See if anybody has one. If you already posted it way up top, post it again. Sorry. Maybe it was PvP. Allie says the increased vault events have helped building keys. That's for sure. Brian says 6k guild seals for the mythic. That's good. The less it takes, the better it is, because this one's not good. Michael says the game keeps going the way it is. Might as well not do the keys anymore. Put Seeker with it, but then you're not all elves. Seeker has to have all elves. Like, that's a solid period. Never, ever... You can't do Seeker without a full team of elves, and it's not an elf. Because Seeker by herself would do better than having Mandragora on the team. Or you could do, you know, Arachnian Weaver would be better with Seeker. Or any other elf that hits multiple enemies would be better than this thing, because it's not an elf. It's just gonna, like, hinder your loop for no reason. Yeah, it does boost, but not very well. Maybe its boost is messed up because it's only getting up to like 120, which is not per enemy. It's divided by 4, so it ends up being like 30 damage per enemy. If it was true damage, it'd bump it up a little, yep. Mark says no mythic troop yet, throwing key after key. Don't do that. Kenji says, gasp, I have the whole no-brainer team for once. Well, if I throw for this new mythic anyway, I don't think you should, honestly. Joshua said I'd have to go over 50k to catch any of my people. Oh, no. What up, Bag? Mark says, like your honest opinion, Cinny, others treat every troop as the best, because that gets the most views. Like, they're snake oil salesmen. Kenji says, not getting this thing. Well, I'm glad you're following my advice, because you'll save your keys. You probably need other mythics anyway. Wait till this week's over, and you could throw them. I'd rather see you throw them at random mythics than this, because you could randomly get something better 50% of the time. Because it's right in the middle. It's not great and it's not terrible. So 50% of the time you're going to get a better mythic if you just throw keys randomly a week from now. Hello, Frank. Pizza Time says clip your noses. We got a stinky mythic. Yeah, you have a whole week to get it. Yeah, not worth it. Zulgas says Zulgas spawns 12 skulls and those don't always get an extra turn. That's true, but it also instant kills. So... instant killing is better than tickling them for 30 damage. Don't be sorry, that's why half is... yeah, you're here for the brutal honesty. I mean, using it with Empress, like, you could use Empress with something else and do way better. You're shining up a turd if you use it with Empress. You're putting a fart can on a Honda Civic or something. When you could put a turbo into a Lamborghini, or I don't know. That's probably a bad metaphor. Livewire says, this just in, butt farter about to announce this is the greatest mythic ever released. I know. Naked butt farting. Let's call it now. It's better than Festival Cow. It is. It is better than Festival Cow. Brian with the Zolkari team. I cannot copy-paste codes, so if you want me to try it, I need to see, like, you need to type out all the troops. This troop sucks. Dr. Mop, I have a team using Shabana Vespera and Fiendfire stuck in Orc PvP at the moment, so can't share yet. Alright, if anybody has a team, let me know. Like, type it all the way out, though, because I can't copy-paste from my laptop to my PS4. If you're gonna do anything else, I don't even... Like, Elemental or Fey, maybe? Aquaria. But this is all purple, so I'd have to go all the way out if I want to try to use everything. I could try to make another team for people that unfortunately got it today. But hey, if you're getting every new mythic, you just get it anyway. You're just like, it is what it is. You're not... Like, you know how it goes. Most new mythics aren't that great. Like, what's the last new mythic that was great that you're still using? Just think about it. Leo? No. Mithrilion? No. Toras? No. What was it? There isn't one. Capricorn? No. What's the last good new mythic that we're actually using right now? That came through as the mythic, the first mythic of the week. Not like CT, not like Stellarix. Not those. I'm talking about like the new mythic for the month at the beginning of the month. When's the last good one we got? Like, it's been so long, I can't even remember a good one. I think it was Ironhawk like 2 years ago. But I'm probably, yeah, there's probably been something that's okay since then. That's the one I can remember, though. Flaming Oni? Was Flaming Oni? I don't know. Something. Could probably look if we go... Can't remember exactly, like, what came out when. What's the last good mythic we got? Like, the newest new mythic that was actually good. It's been a while. It's been a while. Eye of Argus. This one was okay. This one's probably better than Mandragora. Actually has a use if you triple up on it. Eye of Argus is better. Just for example, and Eye of Argus is a B tier mythic. So, if Eye of Argus is better than Mandragora and Eye of Argus is a B tier, what's Mandragora? Phoenix? Was Phoenix? Phoenix was decent. I don't know. That came through Valpakia, though. Was that a new mythic for the month? Guardian of Law was trash. King of the Ravens was good, but that was like a campaign mythic, so that doesn't count. Kalika was trash. Leo was trash. Labara was super trash. Mandragora is super average. Mabasira's not good. Mithrillion's just like average. Morthani was okay. I like Morthani. Morthani could do... If you want to use something... Like, this would be way better to use than Mandragora. This is like a B-, like a B. You could maybe even say it's like a B+, because it does steal life. 4 random enemies. This looks so much better compared to Mandragora. This might be the last decent mythic we got for if it came through as a new mythic. And it's so much better than this one. Like, this one definitely is better. What else? Pan wasn't good. Pycea was okay. That was a long time ago. Salamandria is okay. It's probably better than Mandragora, and it's just okay. It's like a B-, C+. Sagittarian was trash. Scoprio was trash. Toras was trash. This thing does such tiny damage. It's so crazy. It's almost like worse than Mandragora. Colossus was trash. Archduke isn't that good. Gemini isn't that good. It must have been, I guess it was What's-Her-Face. The one that steals life was the best one we got. Turquoise wasn't that good. He's okay. He's kind of like Mandragora level. Sparkinator is trash. Turtling isn't that good. Ulor, Fernalis. Virago. See all the crap they give us? Like, the best one we've gotten recently is Morthani's Darkness. And that's saying something. Where's she at? Right here. Out of like the last 6 months of Mythics, it's probably the best one. And you never see, yeah, I can barely use it. It definitely gets used here and there, but... Anyway, what was I trying to do? I was trying to make like some sort of team. So we can either do Fae or Elemental. What if we do like let's look at maybe Fae. You'd have to get that off the team. Leprechaun's Fae. Go like a Fae team, maybe. King Aberon, but then you're just all in on Mandragora. You might have to take off Leprechaun. Queen Titania. Too bad it's not red. Would help her. I do base rarity. Nothing's jumping out at me. The Daughter of Time. Rowan. Nothing jumps out at me on Fae. And then you go to Elemental. Yeah, there's like nothing. Nothing that goes with it. Maybe Shoggoth? I don't know. I'd rather do Arachnine Weaver and Shoggoth, or Venoxia and Shoggoth. Yeah, I don't like it. Well, at least I gave you one team. I haven't... Have you guys put a team in the chat yet? If not, we're going to move on to the class event and just call this, if you're getting every new Mythic, go for it. And if you're not, you should skip it. Sane, getting it started. I do appreciate it. Helps a lot. Running out there. Putting her cape on. Sliding over the hood. Propping up the hood with her sword. Just trying to figure out where I'm at here in the chat. Yeah, it'll either be it's awesome or is it good? Question mark. Good or bad? Question mark. Wild King? Yeah, Wild King was good. I think that was like almost a year ago though at this point. Phoenix, Wild King, Morthani, yeah. Thanks again, Sana. Pete's Time says I would say Elementalist class, Mirage Queen, Friday Mythic, Doom Weapon, Arachnine Weaver. Mirage Queen. Doom Weapon, Arachnine Weaver. You could try it. I mean, if you haven't used it yet, then I don't really want to like be the one testing it. What's going on here? Oh, clear. Kind of want teams that people already know work and stuff. That one looks okay, like on paper. Come on, idiot. Mirage Queen. Should just type it in. I don't know why you don't. Doom Weapon Arachnine Weaver. So like the Doom weapon that turns purple? Like this one? That might be cool. Yeah, we can't block it totally. We have to do this, or else Weaver will be blocked totally. So it'd have to go like that. Purple Storm, probably. Keep it the way it is. Banner. We need to get up first. Might keep the banner. It's not too bad. Let's just try it like that. And then we'd have to go out and like try it somewhere else, like explore or something. We could try it. I would prefer teams that you've already ran and you know that they work and stuff, if that's possible. It's like you're kind of mixing skulls and you're mixing one of everything. This is not my favorite. We got a skull, we got a true, and we got a physical. And another skull. Well, we got like 2 skulls. Not a big fan. I like to go all in on something, true damage or skulls or physical. This is kind of doing everything. It's like the everything team. This is the KFC Bowl. But hey, maybe it'll work. What do we want? We don't really have much mana generation either. Because this ain't gonna kill. That's gonna take like 3 casts to kill. So we're almost like trying to get up our... I don't know. I guess everything? Let's get up our everything. And we need our weapon before we cast Mandragora. We want to use the purple. Let's get up everything, I guess, pretty much. Could do this. We need yellow. I need yellow. I still need yellow. Why'd I take green? I don't know. Because I have nothing to do. Guess I'll take red. Yellow, where you at, yellow? There we go. Now I can maybe cast this. That lined that up. Gave them an extra turn. Guess we just try to get our thing up again. Sucks not having some mana generation. Just gonna cast this. Ooh! I like the idea, kinda. It's just like a KFC bowl, though. I like to go all in on something, not throw the smorgasbord at it. It's weirdly okay, but you have to get all your troops up first before you do anything. Which is kind of like the Skull Waterfall. I'm giving it too much credit by saying that, but like the Skull Waterfall team, you almost have to get everything up first before you start doing anything. Whenever we see yellow, we gotta get it. Because it takes forever to get it up. Otherwise. There it is. Maybe I should do a plus yellow banner. Come on. There we go. Now we gotta get the Mandragora. There it is. Oh, nobody's webbed yet. Might have should have waited, but hey, we got our conversion. cool if we had Mirage. We do now. Purple to skull, I don't have. Let's do the man and drag. Now we do this. Man, it's not too bad. I'll go away, Genie. I'm gonna try it one more time. Let's put on, maybe Seasons. We're kind of doing a skull thing. And we might not need the Anu. Well, actually, I think like one thing's getting 50% start. Two things are getting 50% started, and one thing has a 50% start. So the Anu is only giving us very tiny amount of mana, even though we're mana starved. All right, one more try with the Seasons on. That's great. You came up with a decent one. Just it's funny. Red. I like to give you more option, even though I don't like it. Like if you might have got it today and you want to take it for a spin, give you more options here. So thank you there. Yellow, no. Weaver, yellow, purple. Do we have Mirage? No. Still need yellow. Here it is. Give it to me again. Do we have Mirage? No. Need yellow. Let's just web them all. Let's get our yellow. Let's just cast it. Still need our yellow. Let's do this again. I don't know. Here we got this. Where you at, yellow? There it is. Took too long to get up though, and now we don't have alignment. We need Mandragora. Give me brown. Didn't line it up. Just cast it anyway. Be dangerous. It's kind of strangely decent. Not something I would use on purpose. If you happen to get the Mythic and you want to try something else, here you go. 2 teams. Alright, Dr. Mops got one. Says Fiendfire, Shabana Vespera, Mandragora, and Horned Hag. Alright, so you said... I gotta take off everything but Mandragora. Man, we're almost an hour in. I don't know how many more teams I'm gonna do here. On a Mythic, I don't think it's that good. Fiendfire, Shabanu, S. Probably should have did base rarity. I'm already doing this though. Shabana, Horned Hag, huh? Feel like almost anything would be better than Horned Hag, but we'll try it. Go Leprechaun. This is Dr. Mop's team. I kind of like the Vespera and the Dragon, because you can at least make some more purple, maybe. And then the Fiendfire. It's boosted by Daemon allies, though. I almost always use it with all Daemons. I think Duskbringer might be better here, if you have it, because it actually boosts off of purple. And we have all purple. Fiendfire I usually use with all Daemon. We don't have any Daemon, I don't think. Oh, one. I would give it a shot. You know, I gotta be honest. I would never use Horn Tag for anything. I don't like Shabana Vespera. I use Fiendfire with all Daemon, etc. Oh, we got red. We got all the colors. That's cool. Got all the colors. I'm not really looking to cast the Horned Hag, so let's just do this. Maybe, you know, it's a summoner, save ya. See what happens, though. I thought that last team was gonna not be too great, because it hadn't been tested yet, probably, but it was okay. Let's get up Shabana. It's like our only pseudo mana generator. She goes. What would we do? Probably cast it on purple. Like our Fiendfire. That's a good reason to have Fiendfire there. Sometimes I don't think of like why? Well, it's an all purple weapon. You could then cast this onto this. Make sure you do purple at least a little bit. And then why would I cast this? I don't know. I could do this now. Still trying to figure it out. Like, I mean, if it keeps looping, that'd be cool. Get rid of the red, rid of the brown. Huh. It's loopy, it just takes freaking forever. That's kind of cool, though. Nice work. Once again, I don't know when I would ever use it, but it's it actually is kind of looping. It's nice. I don't know. What do we do here? Fiendfire's not gonna kill. Just keep casting this. It probably hits hard. It definitely hits harder than the, it just won't loop. Even when there's only one enemy left and it focuses all its damage on it, it can't even one-shot it. I feel like this is a team that you could use something else instead of this and it would work. And like, maybe take this off. I'm not a big fan of the Horned Hag. I did nothing in that battle. I mean, I wasn't trying to cast it, though, and I don't know. I just don't see how it adds to the team. This is kind of cool, though, if you keep going with it. Like, I would say maybe Duskbringer up here. Even though, like, you got the all-purple weapon. Maybe that's why. So if you're going to keep these three, maybe, and, like, maybe, like, find something else down here. Maybe, like, Leprechaun. Just to get the team going faster. Or even like Ella Grim or something. Anything would be probably better than Horned Hag. That was kind of fun, though. It was like kind of loopy. This Shabanu plus the Mandragora is the part that was doing that. But you could also this all makes sense right here. This makes sense. I don't understand this part, but this makes sense right here. So if you keep working on it, just find something cooler for the last slot, maybe. Unless you just like the Horned Hag. I mean, it does look cool. I like this part of it. They all have a reason to be here. Alright, maybe that's 3 teams. I think I'm good on this Mythic. I don't really think I want to do any more. We did 3 teams. That's fine with me. This is kind of more of a lower level, maybe. So that's the new Mythic. I don't think it's great. I don't see why you would ever use it. It's kind of what you got to think. And the only people I could think that would use it would be It's their first mythic. And I would have you not throw your keys, because you could get a better mythic just randomly out of all the entire pool of mythics like a week from now. You could get something better. 50% of the time it's going to be better than that. Unless you are like a super conservative person and you want to make sure you get an average mythic instead of a bad mythic. Or you have no patience or something. But there's that. I don't really want to try any more of them. I don't like it that much. Let's do the class event. It's probably going to be crappy. There's probably not a lot of options. So this is going to suck. Unlock the class from the overview tab. Oh, great. What do we got to do? Class quest. Are we doing the voices again? Oh, jeez. Here we go. Cringe now. This is where we lose like 3 to 5 viewers. Are you ready? Turn down your volume a little bit. I gotta get into it, so it's gonna be bad. Can you tell me more about the magic of midnight, stupid? Oh my god, it involves dreams and fear. I can do better than that. Oh, right. I can do better than that. I could teach you some. It involves dreams and, like, fear. I closed my eyes. I didn't read it right. What should we do here? Just gonna level my class. Here it goes again. Yep. Sorry. Apologizing for the new mythic, apologizing for my terrible voice acting. At least I try, though, right? It's better than not trying. Some people would say. Some people are like, no, don't do it. I gotta go put my medals on. I'm not gonna sit here and two-shot if I don't have to. Oops. Face your second nightmare. At least these aren't very long. This won't be as bad as the other one. Class quests are pretty short. Something you should do as a beginner when you're doing all your quests and stuff and like opening all your kingdoms and everything, and like you got the world quest going on, you got all... They'll give you a hard as nails world quest eventually. And you're supposed to go around and like do your class quests instead. Do your maybe some of your trials or something. There's other things to do. You don't have to do the world quest back to back to back to back to back to back as soon as it opens. Something you hopefully will learn as a beginner, because I've seen people, that's why I did my second new account playthrough. Because people were having trouble with the world quest, because they were trying to do it back to back to back to back without leveling up properly first, and then they were running into a wall on one of them. You gotta go around and do like class quests and stuff, get some more experience. And these are pretty easy to do. With just like your Rowan team or even your little Goblin team or whatever you got as a beginner. Somebody was asking something about the Goblin team the other day. I get a lot of questions about that video. Because the stuff changes over time. Like I did that new account playthrough, I think almost a year ago now. Cool, we get Kingdom Crowns. Oh my god, our greatest fears manifest in our dreams. Like, you can harness that fear and channel its power. Much like the Midnight Queen did. I can already sense you have done so. I was now a Nightweaver. Oh wow, that was really fast. See? Not too bad, not too bad. Now we can do it. Alright, so we got Nightweaver. Defeat the champions to power up this class. See, don't buy up to the weapon. I mean, it's okay, but it's better to get it for free. I think it's the only event in the game where you don't buy up to the weapon. I keep thinking about Delves too, but I think you do buy up to the weapon in Delves, because it's the only way to get it. You don't get it for free some other way. This weapon, if you equip Nightweaver and you get 250 victories, which you're going to do, no matter, you're going to do that. So you're going to get it for free. So if you spend the gems on it, you just wasted gems just to get it sooner. Just not so awesome that you need to get it sooner. Single target damage. It can terror. That's cool. That's kind of like, I don't know. At least Duskbringer hits all enemies and then death marks them. This thing don't hit all enemies. I wonder what's on its perks, though. Maybe it has something cool. What am I going to buy up to here? I always go at least the first two. That might not be enough. I'll probably start with the first two and just see how that does. Potion on 3 is a potion of rejuvenation, so I won't regret not getting it. You know what I'm saying? I would regret not getting the explosion or the enchant. I don't think I would regret it. I don't mind buying this later if I need to. It's just a potion of rejuvenation. I guess if it gets me more troops or something. Potion of armor, like who cares? You can always buy it later if you need more turns. I would start here and like try to do it for the least you can. And you're probably going to have to buy more to complete it all the way. I don't know. I haven't done one of these all the way through in a while since like Spirit Walker. And then our options are probably horrible. Midnight as a restriction. We've already seen that in the Underspire, right? Now we have Troop Type Mystic too. It's like a double restriction. Oh my goodness. This is it. At least we can use all our weapons. We're going to have to make it a team around a weapon. It's kind of what you do in class events anyway. You can upgrade her. She's 20 now. Okay, so we got Mystic Beast, Daemon Mystic, Fey Mystic, Mystic Knight, and Fey Mystic. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking Duskbringer or Fiendfire, like we were just kind of doing. I think if whatever one you have out of the two would work. Fiendfire or Duskbringer. I'll probably do both, because we got to make teams for high, mid, and low. So this will be the high team. There's no mythics, so technically we don't even have a high team. But I guess if we consider Duskbringer as a high team. It's here. There it is. It does damage to all enemies boosted by purple allies and enemies. The best time to use it isn't on like an all-purple team, which we can... Daemon Child. Go on like 2 of her and like 1 of her, maybe. I'll keep it like that. Now we have all purple. We got 2 things making blue for her. Oh, I thought it made purple, though. Poop. Blue doesn't really help our Duskbringer. What else are we going to do, though? This is no mana generation. Nothing. Kinda. Not really. This will, like, getting her up will then help us get up our Duskbringer, kinda. Because she'll turn red to purple. Ah, that's what I'm thinking for the high level. We got purple, green, glass. Like, to make it the best it can be, I'm gonna go thief. But if you're gonna level I could do Spirit Walker. That's what I'm gonna do if I'm playing the game. Grinding out this event. I'm gonna switch to Spirit Walker to level it. You could do Nightweaver too, right? Like, let's look at Nightweaver. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Let's see what it has. We gotta level it and stuff too. I'll catch up in the chat after this. I'm sorry. I'm probably leaving you guys high and dry here. Give 2 magic to all mystic allies and matching purple. Has no good traits, really. Chaos. Doomstorm. Shadow. Darkstorm. And Rising Shadows. Cunning. Hunter's Mark. It's pretty not good. No 50% start. And it doesn't really have good tree. Like, Chaos is not a good tree. Cunning isn't that great. It's okay. And then Shadow isn't that great. It's okay. Shadow's probably the best part about it. So not a great class either. We got a super average mythic and a below average class. I wish we would have got better things, but I'm not gonna just call stuff good when it's not. Alright, let's run this battle. See where we are. Scarfade said, "Wow, King is my vote." Sana says, "Smash that like button, folks." Brian says, "Web Spinner, Iranian Bloom, Mandragora, Deep Magus, Unicorn Banner, Orb Weaver, or Elemental for PvP." So there's another team for you. Once again, I don't understand the last troop too much, but I haven't looked at it. You could probably do something better than Deep Magus, but I don't know. I like the first 3 once again. Like, Dr. Mops and Brian, you guys have a good start. Like a good trio. And then that last troop, I just don't understand on both the teams. Pizza Time says, "Wild King, good call out." Morthani, yeah. Salamandria is okay. Supernova says, "I got the new Mythic with 12k guild seals, which is cool because I have nearly an infinite amount of seals." What do you think about it, man? I think it's super average. Dude, I'm way behind. You're leveling Sorcerer, Dr. Mops. That's good. Brian says King of the Ravens was not a new mythic for, like, the new month, though. It was like a campaign mythic, I think. Queen Titania. It has to web, right? Joshua says, "How about a team that gets boost from having webbed enemies?" Yeah, that's the next thing you'd probably look at. Or maybe the first thing. Dawnbringer or Dusk, yeah. Supernova, it's the best new mythic ever. Yep. I feel sorry for the people that don't realize. Scar says, "Use a Glitter Call to Fairy Fire and spell would do more damage." I know, but you could do that with anything else. Like, we're trying to polish up a turd, no matter what. Beg says, "Wand, Diamantina, Leprechaun, best ever new mythic." Yeah. That's what it is. Brian says, "My team did Explore 12 fairly well, and on the slow side, mostly like a Kingdom Restriction team." Right. Clash Trial, says Scar. Dr. Mop says, "I've run mine, but most early work is Fiendfire." Yeah, Fiendfire hits harder than the Mandragora, so that's what I was thinking towards the end of using it. Brian says, "The team I made loops pretty well once started." Joshua says, "Forest Troll, double Gob Truffle, Mandragora." Yeah. Like a good team that's already good, plop it on the end like a dingleberry with the poop emoji. Allie says, "Any particular class?" He was joking. He was joking, Allie, because that's what somebody else is going to post. They're going to post an already awesome team, and then they're going to put Mandragora on the bottom and say it's a good team, you know? Even though you could... That's just making the good team worse. It's an inside joke. Pizza says, forget name, but what that one troop that's elf type deals double, spawns purple, then more purple based on elves and team. Yeah, but then you'd want all elves. You wouldn't want Mandragora, though. Nah, Pizza, that was okay, actually. Brian says, very underwhelming. Mythic damage is very poor. I know, 30 damage to each enemy. And that's if you have my stats and you have 4 webbed enemies. So if you don't have my stats and you don't have 4 webbed enemies, you're going to be doing like freaking 15 damage per enemy. Where is that helpful? It's just to keep summoning because everything dies? Okay. I like your team, Dr. Mop. I like the first 3. I think you could put like just Leprechaun on the bottom and it would be better. Like, take the Horned Hag off, put Leprechaun on. Or even Thrall or something. And you could do Duskbringer, Thrall, Shabanu, Mandragora, or something. Then you have your all-purple troop if you want to cast Shabana onto Thrall. You know what I mean? And you have all-purple for the Duskbringer, too. That might be the way to go. Duskbringer, if you have it. Thrall, Shabanu, Mandragora. And you're doing the same thing, except for you just dropped the Horned Hag and you added a Thrall. And you changed out the Fiendfire for Duskbringer, but it's the same idea. Joshua says you can maybe try Celestial Flask instead of Fiendfire if you want the team to be more loopy. Celestial Flask, you need something that explodes. You don't really have anything there. You place the potions and then you blow them up. It's usually how you do those. Voiceovers. Buckle up. Dr. Mop loves the voices. When I saw the comic, I thought, yay, Cinny. Allie says Cinny should totally do real-life bedtime stories rant style. Sana, did you do another one? Thank you so much. Did you make another oopsie? Appreciate it. Keeps me going. You're going hard. I hate that all the weight's on your shoulders like that, though. I appreciate it. Supernova says I have the new class at level 50 this morning and have it finished by Sunday. Yeah, some people are going to do that. People that have all the classes do 100 and they're super high level, they hate when a new class comes in, so they just throw gems at it until they get it to 100. I'd rather do it the old-fashioned, slow way and save my gems, because my gem stack is... That's why. I can't afford it. Pizza says, don't think game ever explained to me what terror does. What does terror status do? It makes the enemy run away. So, if they're in last slot and they're terrored, there's a 10% chance that they run away from the battle. So they're just gone. It's like a death mark, pretty much. If they're not in last slot, they'll move down a slot until they are in last slot, and then they'll run away once they're in last slot. Brian says I have Bonehound, Lady of Bones, the Midnight Queen, Sands of Time, or new class weapon. I don't know how you got it, but hope you didn't pay for it. King of the Ravens, says Allie. Why are you using Sands of Time, Brian? Says Joshua. Do you mean Sands of Midnight? Magus for a curse? Okay. Professor says I was very disappointed that this was not a Magic Kingdom. I think there's never been a new Magic Kingdom. Yeah, I don't think so either. I think Silverglade might have been the last one. That was so long ago. Oh, crap, Allie. Yeah, I saw it. I read it. I read the new weapon trick. Ooh, Spider Throne. Good idea. Right. Ooh, that's a great idea. You did better than me. You see what I mean? Just keep messing with it. That's what I do. I'll make a team, and then I'll be using it, and then I'll start thinking, like, which troop is doing nothing here? Like, I put this troop here for a summon, but now I'm not dying, so it's not really doing anything. So I could probably improve the team by taking that troop off and putting something on that's going to actually contribute. Like, even with this team right now, if I decide something's not doing anything, which they kind of are no matter what, because they're all purple, which helps the Duskbringer. So they're all kind of doing something. Oops. Alright, I caught up in the chat. Sorry for stalling for so long there. So reason I'm doing this, Duskbringer, class events, you gotta think about weapons. And especially this time, We barely have any troops. There's a double restriction on a kingdom that we just got. We only have like 5 troops. So you have all your weapons. You have every single weapon that you in your arsenal. So that's what you think. What's your best weapon? And this isn't my best weapon, but it boosted by purple allies. And I have all purple. So if I'm ever going to use Duskbringer, it might as well be now. And Daemon Child, I was hoping it did purple, I forgot, but it does blue, which would get up Midnight Queen, and the Midnight Queen can convert red to purple to get back up the Duskbringer, and maybe do some skulls too. Like, that's my idea for the high-level team. We don't have very many options. You're just going to mostly go all in on a weapon. There's a blue weapon? Like Dawnbringer? Maybe you put little lady there with the Dawnbringer so you can make blue for the Dawnbringer? It's nice for once to have potions on the class event. Usually you don't. You're trying to do it for free. Do you see how I'm just wiping in one shot easily on my first? Like, I don't see how it gets much better. Especially with our options. Ready? Done. Let's do it again. Ready? Done. Let's do it again. We'll switch to something that's not Duskbringer in a second, but it's pretty similar. Ready? See how it doesn't get much better than that? I'm sure later on it's going to not do that, but we're also going to Deathmark if they survive, which is cool. We might start getting Terror to go off, too. We might have to start casting some other things on our team. Until then, we're one-shotting. Let's finish out this one, and then I'll switch to something that's not Duskbringer, at least. This is called our high-level team. Make a mid and a low. It's all going to revolve around your weapon, though. That's just class events in a nutshell, really. Class events, like, a lot of the times you can use a team that you're already using that week, whether it's the world event or something like that, because it's a similar restriction. And then also think about weapons. No extra turns. But second turn, oh, of course. Hey, let's cast something different. Now we gotta get it all the way back up. Oh well. Hey, it ran. Cool. Get out of here. Alright, one more with this team. And we probably aren't gonna do like the entire class event today. We got all weekend. We're live streaming tomorrow again. I don't know if I'm gonna go Sunday or not. I'm gonna go Sunday, so if you're looking for just company with me, I might do Elden Ring. But it depends. I don't know. I might play this too. So just stay tuned. Alright, now. Let's try to make a team with not Duskbringer. I kind of want a team that uses, like a weapon that uses blue. There might not be anything except for Dawnbringer. It hits all enemies. Doomed Blade. She converts away red, though. Doom Tome. I'm just looking at my options for blue since our Daemon Child makes blue. Jar of Eyes, we could do like a skull spam. Make tons of blue for the Midnight Queen. That'd just be like taking longer though. I mean, at least Plunder and Peril hits multiple enemies there. You got Rope Dart. I just don't like single target. especially early. If you're having trouble later, though, maybe Rope Dart or the other one I said, Plunder and Peril. Tide's Lash, another weak scatter damage thing. Heavy Splash, Three Sisters. Wand of Stars, I mean, we need damage, we don't need... We could do the, what's it called? Writhing Staff. Now we have like a Skull team. What would we call this? Is this the mid-level or the low-level? I guess we got the Midnight Queen, so it's kind of a... Do we need 2 Daemon Childs now? Maybe now we go the Bonehound. We're kind of doing a Skull team here. I think that's the right order. He's kind of our summoner. He doesn't put a ton of skulls on. I'd rather get Daemon Child up than the Bonehound. Let's try this. What class? Kind of want a Skull Storm. Then we wouldn't have a 50% start, because I think it'd be like Plague Lord. Oh, wait. Oh, we can. Let's do that. Let's make sure it's good, though. We got, I think I want to get... Let's do this. So I'm doing a 50% start with the Skull Storm. I'm trying to go all in on a Skull team here. So this is going to do scatter damage, create skulls, and tangle the first enemy. This is going to make blue for the Writhing Staff and for the Midnight Queen to then turn into skulls. This will turn red to purple, get up Daemon Child again, and cast that again. And then this is our summoner, make more skulls, dude. So this could be the mid-level team. Is my banner good? What do we want up? We kind of want... I think we're good. Maybe don't minus red, though. We still want purple and green, but we don't want to... Yellow. Change the banner. Did I show the team code for the last one? Sorry. I don't think I did. It was Duskbringer, Daemon Child, Midnight Queen, Thief class, 50% start. And it was the same, it was the double purple, green, minus red. So sorry, I didn't show the team code, I don't think. I don't know. Brian says I had 21 major orbs of ascension to level class to 250. Oh, well, that's a way to do it, though. It's anything I can get for free. I'm perfectly happy waiting. That's just my whole model of the playing this game, though. Run away. Everything I do is thinking, how can I do this for free? Alright, I need to change my medals. Doing skulls now. There we go. Games. At least we have the weapons. If we didn't have the weapons, this would be as bad as the Underspire. At least we have the weapons, so it's not, you actually could make a few different teams. 'Cause there's different weapons you could do. And they all kind of do their own thing and work. This is definitely a little bit weaker than the Duskbringer. It's not clearing in one shot and stuff. If I was gonna, like, do this off stream, I'd be using Duskbringer still, but just to show you another team. Still no Midnight Queen. It's alright. Is the Skullstorm working? Let's make sure on this one. Allie says, who gave the Osha's Tome and 3 Night... Really? I don't think I have 3 Midnight Queens, though. Maybe I do. I could definitely get 3. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. We could try that. Yeah, if you guys have any class event teams, we could definitely do a couple. Let me finish out this section with this one, then show the team code, and then I need to make a low-level team. And then we could try some chat teams, at least like 2. I don't want to go super overboard, because this isn't the most fun thing ever. I really kind of want to get to PvP and vault keys and stuff. Stuff that's gonna... But we do got to get this done this weekend, so... Cool. Because the low-level person might not even have Midnight Queen, and then they don't have Duskbringer, Dawnbringer. So that's going to be harder. Well, once again, you think about your weapons and probably figure it out. Let's do this. Yeah. Now I got 2 extra turns instead of 1. So I cast the weapon instead of taking that. Anyway, this is an idea for a mid-level team. Don't worry about that writhing staff being locked. That's not true. You might have to put it in manually, but you'll get the rest of the team. Screenshot. Hold on, let me do the other one, because I feel bad for not putting up the team code. I don't think I did, anyway. Alphabet, it's hard. If I did, let me know so I can feel stupid. This was the other team, except for the banner was different. It was this, and the class was different. It was this, and let's run it one time. Now we don't have the medals on. In case I didn't show it, because I don't think I did, because I don't remember seeing the locked Duskbringer. That was the high-level team. That was wiping in one shot still, and why not? People get the Duskbringer, and then they're like, when do I ever use this thing? Well, here you go. Like, here's your chance. Don't pass it up for something you always use. I'm going to use Wand of Stars. Well, don't you always use that? Like, use the Duskbringer. You never get to use it. Come on. Alright. Now we have to make a low-level team. We did mid, we did high. That means no Midnight Queen, so we have 4 troops to pick from. I don't know what to do. Probably got to do Black Manacles. Or your Red Macaco, I don't have that. What else is there? We need damage. Got the Dancing Daggers. If you have Dawnbringer, that's... You have any of these other weapons, like Fiendfire, or Duskbringer, or Dawnbringer, or Red Macaco, definitely substitute them in for the Black Manacles, or the Writhing Staff like we were using. But this is like a person, super low level. And they don't know what else to do. Fiendfire's pretty easy to get, though. just a class weapon you get for free. Anyway, I think we're just gonna do this, and you just gotta do your best with what you got here as far as troops. I don't know. Damon Child makes blue for nobody, so she's no good. Probably go Bonehound. You might just go with just everything here. You did triple Bonehound, maybe. Then you're putting a ton of skulls on the board for could backfire. But you also got to summon every time you cast it, so how are you going to lose? And you could even put it in first slot. This is the same exact... Maybe put one of these guys? Be like another Bonehound. Now the Black Manacles is only take a purple, and if it devours, we could do this. At least it's in second slot. Let me summon into first. So you got your tank. Kinda. You could try to terror him out of here. Gains a barrier and stuff. You got 2 summoners. Maybe you only cast them if you actually need a summon. Or if there's a bunch of skulls already on the board. You probably most like you're a beginner here, so you're probably doing Titan. To get you through. Dust Storm. Barrier. Let's do this one. And banner. Brown. Red. There we go. The gate banner, Hellgate. So, and hopefully nobody has to use this team. It's just in case. And then we'll try Dr. Mop's team that she said with the Osha's Tome and the triple Midnight Queen, at least. That sounds interesting. It's kind of like Balder. Yeah? Like a better Balder, maybe. I think somebody said that the other day. Pretty sure somebody said that the other day, like it's better Balder. Oh, are you running away? Oh, I got so lucky. I thought I was running away. Die. Shoo! That would have cost me some gems, maybe. Alright, we're doing... I don't know, we're doing kind of a combo, but I'm gonna go Nisha. Kind of counting on the Black Manacles to do most of the damage. Alright, I'm gonna run through one section with this. It's also not the first section, so you get to see that it kind of still works. Yeah, Allie, that's what I was... Yeah, you said, who gave the Osha's Tome? I forget. Professor says Elden Ring still playing. Yeah, I took like a gigantic break. I haven't played it in a long time. It's going to be kind of funny. Me de-rusting. Let's get them all terrored. Now we have a chance that they can run away. 1, 2, 3. Devour. I think I'm just going to do this. Not terrible for a low-level team. The first guy can terror them all. That gives you a chance to make the battle quicker. Black Manacles, hitting all enemies. Maybe devouring, in case you lose your first slot. Now you have a big tank at first slot with the barrier and everything. Another one. The first guy has barrier also. And you got 2 summoners. You're going to get through this. Just don't cast these crazily. Make sure you cast them when you need them. There's another troop like this where you cast it and it makes skulls and it summons, and then like I feel like the summon always gets killed by its own skulls. Forget which one it is, but it's something we had recently. If you guys can remember. It was like an epic trial or something where you would cast it and it'd bring it in, but it would like do skulls too. And then it would end up killing the summoned troop. The backfired skulls. I think it was an epic trial. Or maybe a pure fact. I can't remember. Something. Something difficult. Alright, 2 of them. Black manacles. Let's just start doing this. I might not do that if I was lower level, but since I'm not, just to get through these. Drager's here. Yeah, whoever gave that team, it's definitely, it seems true. I haven't used it yet, but I think Midnight Queen is like a better Balder. And with Osha's Tome, it should work. Let's get them terrored. You don't want them taking that yellow. Got some green. Just start casting stuff. Run away, bird. Or just die. Or don't run away. That would have sucked. I don't know what I was saying. I don't know if we would have got it or not. It runs away on its own and we don't get it, so what if we make it run away? Been a good test. Just take skulls. Cast this. Grab that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All of them terror. Extra turn. Just cast it. Nothing. Skulls, thank you. Oh, come on. Alright, so. Got you a high, mid, and a low. Alright, let's try this last team. I think it's the last one I'm going to do. But here's the team code if you're super low level. You don't have even Midnight Queen for some reason. That'd be what I would do. And I don't even know if you're going to like go all the way and get all rewards here. But you can do what you can do. Get some rewards. Get some experience for the Nightweaver if you're low level. Got your 666 streak. Alright, there we go. One more team. If I have 3 Midnight Queens, I do. This might be the funnest one. I guess we're about to see. This definitely goes in first slot. What class, though? Once we cast this, we'll get the blue storm, right? Or is it... How's it work? I'm gonna go here. Banner. Blue and purple. Maybe even yellow. Let's just do blue and see what we get. Blue and green. Blue and yellow. Blue and purple. I might go yellow, actually. I feel like we're gonna need the mana generation more than the Midnight Queen. She's gonna get up more off the storm and stuff. I'm gonna go with that. Alright, let's see if this works. It's a good idea that I didn't come up with. And I don't know who did, so. Alright, we got our blue storm now. We should be going to town with skulls now. Wow, this is cool so far. Look at that. That was sweet. I hate switching metals. So annoying. Something you gotta do though if you wanna min-max. Alright. Come on, Queenie. Come on, Queenie. Are you there? I don't see ya. Go again. Are you there? Hello? Queenie? How come you were there all day last time? Where'd you go? She was there all day. Now she don't want to come out and play. Come on. It's nice outside. I got the big wheel. Ride my big wheel. Still don't have her. Come on. Where are you at? I'm just gonna keep casting it until I get it. Hello? Queen? Come on. Come outside. Hide and seek. Let's go. Where is she, dude? She don't want to come out. Keep calling her phone. They just ignoring me. Knocking on the door. Ringing the doorbell. Where are you at? Look at her. What's she doing? Sleeping? She's sleeping today. Where are you at? Not here, right? Not here. Not here. Nowhere again. What is she doing? Curling her hair? Taking a shower? Know what girls always do? They're doing their hair? Whenever they don't want to do something? What? Where are you? Doing your hair. There she is. Finally done. Done doing your hair now? Thank you. We're all waiting on you. First battle went so smooth. I got one sigil left. I hope I get a Valraven here. I'm gonna have to buy more in the shop, maybe. Remember, you get more turns on Saturday and Sunday. Red. Brown. Purple. There we go. Alright, come on. You're wearing a crown. Your hair does not have to look that good. Thank you. You're wearing a crown. Come on. That's a lady for you. She's wearing a crown and everything, and she still got to do her hair all perfectly. Alright, good. Thank you. Didn't take so long that time. And I'm out of sigils, so it is what it is. I don't think I can even show the team code now, but it's pretty easy. It's Osha's Tome, Triple Midnight Queen. It's a fun team. I don't know if it's the best one. I like the Dustbringer one that I made, but I would do the Dustbringer one early. Or whatever, Fiendfire, Red Macaco, Black Manacles, etc. early. Maybe switch into this later. It's pretty cool. I like it. But I'm out of sigils, so I gotta do something else now. Unless I want to buy more in the shop, which I probably will have to. I'm probably gonna have to buy more in the shop here. But I want to see how far I can get. So, you know, I get 4 more turns Saturday, I get 4 more Sunday. That's 8 more turns. In that time, I'm going to get at least 2 more Valravens, at least. Probably like 3, actually. So that's like 14 more turns. Which would be just short, probably. We're going to end up on 8 with like 3 battles left. So I'm probably going to have to buy 1 more in the shop. So, my advice, don't go any higher than tier 3 unless you have to. Unless you're power grinding the Nightweaver, or unless, I don't know, you're super impatient and want that weapon for some reason, which is not even good. It's okay, it's not bad. I mean, it inflicts a bunch of terror. But you can get it for free later, so don't... Like, just wait. You're gonna get it for... You can get it for free, like, today if you really wanted to. You equip Nightweaver, you go do, like, a PvP team that doesn't really need a class. And you grind out your PvP leaderboard with that Nightweaver equipped, and you'll get the weapon today. You're buying the weapon when you can get it today for free. That's crazy. That's even worse than usual. Usually you have to wait a couple months, and that's why people buy stuff early. But you're gonna get it today if you really want it. You can get it today for free. 250 victories isn't that hard to get. We got some teams that run in like 15 seconds. Yeah. That's 4 a minute. 4 a minute. That's in an hour you can get that weapon. So you're being so impatient that you can't even wait 1 hour. That's pretty crazy. Or you're power grinding Nightweaver and you're just going to buy up to the weapon anyway because you need to buy up that high in the shop to power grind it. I get it, but it's the same thing. It's just you don't have to level Nightweaver to 100 today. There's absolutely no reason. But let's play the game normally now. I'm going to see what y'all have been saying. Thanks again, Sana, for the second gifted membership. Who are they going to? We got Shua Valenica, who I haven't seen in a minute. And we got some person I've never seen before. And then Isabel with the 2. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm still playing Elden Ring. I've just took a huge break because Gems of War is taking so much time that something had to give. And then I wasn't going to, like... P99, actually, I love that game, and it actually gets a decent amount of views. It's not like Gems of War, but sometimes it is. And, so it's definitely worth keeping around. And then Elden Ring was getting, like, 50 views or 100 views, you know. It's not like people... Nobody asked me. In, like, the 6 to 9 months I took a break from Elden Ring, like, literally 0 people asked me about it. Brian says Bonehound does well after casting Queen. Garth says, good morning, Garth. Joshua, a low-level person who doesn't want to throw event keys may only have the troops you get from the Kingdom Quest and leveling the Kingdom. I didn't even think about that. Kenji says, use Midnight Queen for low. Everyone will have her. But maybe not 3. But yeah. But it's just my own restriction. I'm super... Like, I'm not allowed to use Mythics and Legendaries on my low-level team. It's just my own thing. Drager's chilling at work. Permanent profile upgrade achieved. What was the streak again? I forget. You said it the other day. Livewire says it almost feels like Terror stacks if you cast it again, the same enemy. It definitely does it, like, with Deathmark. If you recast it, it resets the timer, and it, like, is bad to recast Deathmark. Terror is not like that. You can keep recasting it, and it's fine. You might be right. I don't know if you're right or not, but it's definitely not a bad thing. What's up, Tyrion? Drager says, oh yeah, this team is popping off. Garth says, what is the weapon you're using with the Midnight Queen? Osha's Tome. I forget where you get it. It might be one of those weapons that takes forever to come back around. Unfortunately. I can't figure out where either. There's no way I'm going to be able to tell you where I got it. Doesn't really tell you in the game anywhere. Where do you get Osha's Tome? Does anybody know? I think it's just a random weapon from a random event. And you just have to wait for it to come back around in the Soul Forge. So, I don't think I can even go to my teams. Right, so. You'd have to just look at the kingdom that it's from. And wait for it to come around again. In the Soul Forge. Pretty sure. So it's a Nexus. So you should probably have it. Because Nexus was pretty recently. But Garth, I think Garth's a newer player, though, so maybe you weren't playing when Nexus came out. But when Nexus came out, we got the Osha's Tome, and Nexus came out, like, I don't remember, I'll say a weird amount of months ago. Came out in 2023. Isabel says, loving about the car bumping the fiddle music. Joshua says the only downside is you need that alignment. Allie says cheat and use the Osha's Tome. Gar says, if I don't have the tome... I did another team. I did like 4 teams. Alright, later, Dragor! You can use Writhing Staff. You could do, any weapon that does damage and anything explodey. Osha's Tome's probably the best one, because it make... Oh, do Jar of Eyes. Try Jar of Eyes, then. That's something you can just get. Jar of Eyes, you should have that. Makes a blue storm just like Osha's Tome, so it's really similar. Almost 1-to-1. I think it's green and blue. Jar of Eyes, and it has a summon on it, too. You think you only have the one, lady? Yeah. That's what I was thinking. You're gonna orb the class? You get it for free, though, in like an hour. Why would you... I mean, you got so many orbs. I get it. Tyrion says, I didn't buy the tier to get the weapon early. I did it to be done with the class sooner. I know, but most people aren't like you. Osha's is not from faction. I think it's from Or maybe it's from the... Is it from the Nexus's faction? What is the Nexus's faction, anyway? Which one is it? Obsidian Depths? I don't think you can check the weapons anyway, though. For Dugarath, I forget. It's one of those. I don't think it's the faction weapon, though. It was not the faction weapon. I'm pretty sure you just need to wait for a Nexus week and craft it. Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. Umbral Nexus, okay. Duh. I thought it would be right here under Nexus, though. That's usually how it goes. I think that was the only one that wasn't right under its kingdom. Because most of these are right under their kingdom, like Dr. Mop said long ago. It's been true all the way up until Nexus. And they had to throw Nexus way down here. It's weird. Alright. Let's play the game normally now. We did the Mythic at the beginning of the stream. I'll put in chapters. I put chapters on yesterday's live stream, by the way, if you're looking for any of that info. We had like a free day, basically, so we did a lot of PvP farming and stuff like that. What am I doing? Let's look at our XP booster. Defeat 2 mini bosses and explore. Poop. I don't really want to. Seems like a huge waste of time. Maybe we show our crappy Mandragora team again. I forget what I did. I don't even like it, though. I don't want to. I hate it. What should we do? I'll try some random team. A lot of these are Glorfindels. I haven't seen him in a while, by the way. Keep saying that. I know he's working hard, though. Could do this. It's been a while. Maybe I'll try this one. I don't know why I'm using Death Knight. It's probably leveling it. Spirit Walker. I gotta do 2 boss chests because the XP booster says so. I don't really want to. You can do High King Iron Gut here. This is like the mid-level for CT. Alright, let's go. You're supposed to get up CT, Great Maul. What's your problem, bro? Let's try this. Alright. Not too bad. It's the same concept as the High King Iron Gut up top. Did I get a boss chest there? Oh, nope. We gotta run through 2 boss chests. That's so fun. I'm ready. I'm not ready for the vault at all. Are you guys ready? Excuse me. Are you guys ready for the vault? I feel like there's so much going on right now, nobody's thinking about it. Oh, are you kidding me? That's why I don't cast that option. Misses. Wish you'd do a little bit more, Great Maul. Let's try it again, though. Oops. Wrong guy. Let's try it again, though. Failed the first time, and I still tried it again and again. It's worked the second 2 times. Alright, let's try to do this fast. I don't really want to be doing this that bad. Maybe I'll get the Horde Mimic Mythic on accident. How'd you miss? Keep missing. You suck. There we go. Come on. My turn. There we go. Come on, my turn. There's gotta be something here, right? There we go. I knew there was something. Wasn't gonna have to chance it. 2 more, and then we gotta run through it one more time. Umbral Tome, yep. Umbral Tome's not bad, right? Now, or is it the... What's it called? What's the purple-brown one? Is that it? Let's do this again. Purple or blue? Purple. Then blue. Then this. Got this. You're up. Let's take the purple off. Give me a better chance at this hitting. It hit. Look at all that purple and yellow. Come on. Thank you. Anyway, it's going okay. Let's see what medals I got. All seasons. We're doing instant kills, so we don't need seasons. Could do... Or, I mean, Nisha. Could do Anu. And, like, Orpheus if we want. Cause, or really, I guess seasons, because... Definitely don't need Nisha, though. Nothing on our team is doing spell damage. And the Anu will help. Now you get to see it for real. Could probably have a better class, though. Oh, you should have gave it to me. Timmy. Come on. There we go. That's what you're supposed to do, oh buddy. Alright. How many more we got? Mini boss? Come on, Horde, Mimic Mythic on live stream. That'd be cool. Live wire. Cat, how's it going, Cat? You're not getting gnomes? Well, now's not the time. It's next weekend. But yeah, I'm going into the vault event with not very many Nomapaloozas. I think I got like 3. But that's usually what I shoot for. I'm not the guy saving them up. I'm the guy using them. I use them so much that I run out. I don't think there's any reason to save them up. Let me have that board. Thank you. Yeah, look at that. Leprechaun be juicy. Yeah, there's no vault event right now. It's a class event. You don't do any gnome business until there's an actual vault event. But I'm going into it with only like 3 gaps. But like I said, that's by design. I do wish I had like 10, that'd be great, but... there's gotta be something here. No? Gotta be something. Come on, man. Let's do that. Don't miss. Thank you. CT missed. Don't miss. There's a red. Should've took that off the board. Big, juicy leprechaun. Get out of here. The Osha's Tome Midnight Queen team is fun to play with. Maybe we should make a live stream that's dedicated to it. Hey, look! Can I get it out of the 2 times one? I always get Obsidian Libram and Umbral Tome mixed up. Livewire says that's right, Tyrion. I think Osha's Tome was in Soulforge in the past month or so. Yeah, I definitely remember that, because Nexus is like a terrible event key drop table, and I remember thinking about, oh, Osha's Tome's like the best thing. Professor says I have 0 keys, use a fast vault key team that I think came out of the community server, but makes triple Nisha and... Ugh. You do your thing, man. Definitely says not even close to ready for the vault event. Do karate on the like button. In general, you mean? Okay. Cat, you just got out of work? Oh, I hope you had a good day. I like that little, badge you got there. Allie says the Osha's Midnight team is just fun to play with. Cat says in years past I would get gnomes more frequently when it was not an event. Are we gonna have battle crashers during a vault event? I think we are. They used to make that not a thing. They used to conflict with each other. We're gonna have it because we got next week. Next week the Kingdom Pass is still going on, and there's gonna be a vault event. So I don't. Has anybody said that yet? I don't think it's a concern anymore, but it used to be a major concern. We're gonna have a battle crasher and gnomes crashing in on the same weekend. Next weekend, the final 3 days of the crowns is gonna be a vault event. Has anybody said that yet? Supernova says my red macaco is swollen and ready for next week. I don't know why y'all don't use Ironhawk, but it is what it is. Alright, we got a freaking mimic. Leprechaun. Oh no, let's try that. Got it. Get him. This will be nuts. That's how that team's supposed to go, right there. That was nice. I don't even know what a freaking mimic looks like. Alright, we gotta run through one more set, I think. Right? This dumb XP boost. Oh, no, we don't. Sweet. I don't want to do it anyway. We got the mimic, so... Alright, I got my XP booster. Do I need to run one? I should probably run this. I'm just gonna run it. And then let's do our adventure board now. Bang. And I just hope people aren't getting bad information and not using Ironhawk for the vault event. Just because something's new doesn't mean it's better. Even though that's kind of the... Ow, my balls. timeline we're in. I need green or blue. Thank you. Pretty good adventure board. Don't miss out. Got gems on there. It's very quick to do. I can't believe we're 2 hours and 15 minutes in already. I knew this was going to be a long one. Probably just going to finish up everything I need to do and then be done, though. So I'm going to try to hurry through it. Come on, let's go. Hurry up. Alright, I got some keys. That'll help you get the mythic that if you want it, which it's not great. Save your keys. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch what the one person I actually watched said about it, Mr. T. I bet you he didn't say it's awesome, unless he came up with some crazy team, I guess. Just didn't want to watch it before mine, so I didn't say the same crap. Make the same teams. You know how, like, a songwriter, if they listen to... They probably avoid listening to certain people so they don't accidentally make the same song? It's like in the back of their head, even if they don't... They actively try not to. Stuff could happen. Oh, get out of here. Give me the green then. Thank you. You got the badge for becoming a member. I think you did that like a week ago, huh? Oh, cool. So not having Ironhawk, that's a good reason then. That's a good reason. It probably is pretty decent. Then. I mean, Rowan is still really fast. But if you can get up Red Macaco faster than the Rowan, I think Rowan's less mana cost. And actually uses green. I don't know what colors Red Macaco uses, but yeah, I don't know. I still don't recommend it over Rowan either. It might be the third thing. It's like a Moon Mage. You're out there Moon Mage and maybe you're Macacoing during the Vault event. You don't want to add mana to a thing you're just trying to do as fast as possible. I'm pretty sure the Red Macaco is at least 16 mana, which would be like using Tesla or something, which is a no-no. We're talking Vault event business. But I know, man, you get that new thing, you want to use it. And people are calling it the best thing ever. It's hard to avoid. And you paid for it, so... I don't know how I would feel. It's hard for me to give advice to a person. You paid your hard-earned money for it, and you want it to be good, and then there's people saying it's good, and then it's pretty close. So you kind of got the biased opinion because you paid for it, and now you want your money to be worth it. So now you're like making it better, like, oh, it's close. I'm just gonna keep using it. It's close. But even those milliseconds add up over an hour. And that Rowan is probably still faster. It'd be like using Tesla. You shouldn't do. Alright, I did the adventure board, I did the XP booster. It's time to do the dungeon. It's time to fail the dungeon. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna go straight across the bottom if I... Ugh. Don't play the dungeon like me. Almost doesn't count. Almost doesn't count. It adds up over an hour. Those seconds add up, and then you're missing out on whole battles, and you're missing out on whole vault keys. And there's nothing else worth more than a vault key. Now what? We do everything. We need more crowns, most likely. Yeah, I need to encounter one more, which will happen in PvP. Do I need to do more of this? I probably do. I don't really want to. I will. I don't think there's so much going on today. I will, though. Did this. We ran out of sigils. It's on the video earlier. New Mythic and class are at the beginning. Kinda. And that's everything, I think. So we can go do a little bit of PvP. I'll go to at least 2.5 hours, I guess. Let's do like 10 minutes of PvP. I was kind of chasing the marks. Here's my thing. So first, I chase the marks until I get my PvP goals. We did that. And then I look at my ladder and I see like the situation. All right, I'm in 3rd right now. So once I get in the top 3, maybe I go back to chasing marks. Unless I'm shooting for 2nd or 1st. I'm kind of cool with staying in 3rd. So at the moment, I've kind of been chasing the marks. Because I'm not, like... I don't really need to VP farm. And I'm kind of getting VP and silver marks right now. If that person passes me up, I'll definitely go back to VP farming in one spot. I don't know, it keeps changing. The more I play, the more I refine things as to how I do it. It's my monster team. It's pretty nice. I like the monster restriction. Got Shoggoth, Rakton Weaver. Pretty easy. Pretty quick. But I'm still picking lowest level right now. I don't know. It's like I'm kind of chasing marks and VP at the same time. Bang. It all depends where you're at. I should just name the channel Depends. Like a diaper as my picture. Especially for Gems of War. I don't think I say Depends as much on any other game. Everybody's in their own spot, though. It's hard to give advice sometimes. Why'd it take so long to cast that? I need to put a diaper as my picture. I like the whole channel can just be a diaper. Depends. The coolest thing to be sitting to the store to buy, other than tampons. You remember, make sure you slide in sideways with your doors open. And leave your music on while you go into the grocery store to get Depends and tampons. And pads. You need all 3. Yeah, draw as much attention to yourself as possible. And condoms. You need condoms too. You need all those things. And you got to go through the line and give them and they got to do a price check. You can't go through the self-checkout. You're not allowed. That'd be like a initiation thing. That's the center choir initiation. You want to get in the crew. Oh no! Almost lost my stream. Somebody must have jumped on Fortnite. Somebody post Depends emoji. So I know I'm still alive. Somebody post that Depends emoji. Think I'm okay? That was different, though. It went all the way out. My whole screen turned. There you go. Thank you, Livewire. I just needed that confirmation. My whole screen went blue. Usually what happens when a kid jumps on Fortnite, I think. What do we need here? Come on. Where we at? Where you at? It's fine. I like because Shoggoth explodes no matter what. Doesn't even have to get a kill. Just usually he's gonna get up something. Keep you going. Nobody likes a battle where you're just poking around looking for mana. I like how I can always have something to cast. I think the best teams, you're casting spells over and over and over. You're not on the board matching gems. The best teams, you're casting spells over and over and over. It's less like a Candy Crush. You can tell if you have a good team if you're not on the board just poking around matching gems. The worse your team is, the more you're on the board poking around. I don't think I've ever said that before, but it's super true. It's a good way to tell. Is this team good? You can find out on your own. How often are you on the board poking around looking for gym matches? The more you're on the board poking around looking for gym matches, the worse your team is. The more you're just casting spells over and over and over and over and over, the better your team is. It's a super easy way to tell without anybody having to even look at your team. Make your team up. Go take it for a spin. If you're just casting spells the entire time, your team is good. If you're on the board just like, oh, I need this color. Oh, I need that color. Oh, I hope I get this color. Oh, I'm just going to take skulls here. Now it's the enemy's turn, and now it's my turn again. Oh, I need this color. That means your team is bad. And it's happened to me. It means it has happened to me. It's going to happen right here, too, just to be annoying. Come on, Osha's Tome. Don't make me poke around. Alright, so now we're good to go. We should never have to match gems again. Ready? Let's take this, though. Gotta do the extra turns. Extra turns are one thing. We're not talking about that. We're talking about match threes. You're just poking around matching three. Might as well go play Arena. Your team's just poking around matching three, or matching skulls. You might as well go play Arena. Your team's not good. Go play Treasure Hunt. Alright, so I got the silver marks there. Could I actually buy something? Not yet. Man, I don't have either pet. I still need so many silver marks. That's what it dawned on me last night while I was still in third and up by like 2K. I was like, why would I might as well go for the silver marks since I'm up in third place. And I still need both pets, and I haven't even got one yet. Let's finish on some vault keys. I will put in chapters when I get off of here so you guys can go back and see all the mythic stuff, the key opening, the three, well, we had like 4 different teams for Mandragora. Then we did the class event. I had like 4 different teams for that. Let's see if we can end on some juicy loot. I definitely need to be doing this. We'll do like 5. Do karate on Treasure Hunt. Oh, la 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 la, here we go. Do Karate the movie. Coming soon to a theater near you. Why don't you keep going? You don't want to be special? I almost did it. I went for a while. 24,000 gold, I'll take it. We had our guard medals on for that battle. Got so many of these to open, I'm so screwed. What do we got? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I got 7 days to open 429 vault keys. What is that? How many is 7 into 429? What is that? 60 something? 60 a day? I gotta do at least 60 a day? I really gotta... Whew! It might be one of those vault weekends where I still have like 100 vault keys left, and I'm just like, oh well. Thank you, Livewire, Shagarath Scream. That's my favorite. Shagarath, one of my favorites. Shagarath, Sycorax. There's another one of my favorites. I don't know. But definitely those two. I'm not like, oh, Diamond Tina's my favorite. Rowan's my favorite. Zul'Got's my favorite. Red Macaquel's my favorite. No. I like Shagarath. Shagarath's cool. Shagarath. Phonaxia. Try having a favorite that's not OP meta. And come on, come on. Cool thing about this team is you take skulls and you get a little explosion. It's fun. So just taking any skull makes stuff happen. And then taking any extra turn makes stuff happen. Alright, 3 more battles. Thank you, Livewire, for running out there and trying to help. Today, what happened today? Because it's almost over. And I gotta give y'all the narrative for the Snowpiercer. We had Sana run out there, I'm pretty sure. Lifting the hood. She powered up, put her cape on, got her sword out, propped open the hood. She's looking in there, trying to get it started. Isabel says, I think I can help. I got the book. It's got like a little bit of oil on it, a little bit, and it's a couple pages ripped out and stuff. But here's a book that says how to get it started. So if we read this book, we might be able to do it. And then Livewire says, I think I can help as well. I think one of the pages is bunny. There's a bunny ear. The ear mark. You got to go to that page and maybe read that page. Hopefully there's not a bunch of oil on the page. Well, here comes the zombies, though. You better read fast. You better read fast. I think it's page 69. Try page 69. Hurry! They're coming. Major orb. Let's hope for a... I would like a glory or a minion, please. Oh, thank you very much for the 501st major orb of growth. Literally. We just used one earlier. We had 501. I got it down to 500. Now I got 501 again. Cool. So happy for that one. I can't wait to get another major orb of growth. So I can have 502. That'll make the difference. That'll win me the game. That's a difference maker right there, that 502nd. That's when you really get into the... You really know that you made it. You're really, like, getting better at the game and stuff. You're, like, killing it at that point. It's when you get that 502nd major orb of growth. That was really the turning point in my life. Everything just clicked at that point, you know? I connected all the dots. Everything went perfectly after that. Once I got my 502nd major orb of growth, everything just clicked. And I connected the dots and just couldn't do no wrong after that. It was perfect. That's the turning point of my life right there. I just needed it. You know, 501 just didn't cut it. There's no way. Can't have 501 is not. It's not right. You know, you need 502, not 501. Doesn't work with 501. You gotta do 502 major green orbs. And then you'll be okay, and then you'll beat the game, and then your whole life will change once you get that 502nd major orb. You know? You'll see when you get there. I can't really explain it. It just happens. 18 event keys, I'll take it. That's good. We didn't get anything super special, but we got a couple decent loots there. Alright, y'all, I'm out of here. I will put in chapters. You guys are awesome. I hope you have a great day. I hope you get the Mythic if you want it. But once again, if you want my opinion, I think it's super duper average and not really worth it. Unless you're already getting... If you already got every Mythic since Leo and you're just snowballing down the hill. You know, you're in a tire and your brother pushes you down the hill and you're already going. Then, you know, just keep going. I'm not here to stop you. I'm not going to ski in front of you and have you run me over and we both crash. Now I break my wrist and my left toe. I'm not going to do that. If you're already rolling down the hill, just keep getting them. But if you're like at the top and you're not sure and you're like, oh, I don't know, should I get it? I'm not sure. I'm on the fence. Should I? I don't have a lot of keys. I don't have all the top 10 mythics. I only have like 15 legendaries. I don't even have all the epics yet. Should I really go after this new mythic? No, you shouldn't, because it's not good. You should save your keys and go get a random mythic a week from now, where 50% of the time it'll be better than Mandragora. Unless you're very, very conservative and you're just like, well, I want an average mythic. If you're just thinking that to yourself today, you're like, you know what? You know what I've been waiting for my entire life? A very average mythic. You know, I think that'll change my gameplay. I think that'll take me to the next level. You know, like I chugged a prime or something. Now I'm on the next level. Because I got Mandragora. I can't wait. Nope. You should wait, because it's not good. It's trash. It's like mid. I say trash, but I really mean it's mid. I gotta say trash because I know there's probably gonna be somebody out there saying it's the best thing in the world, so I gotta bring it back to where it's supposed to be by calling it trash. And it's unfortunate. I have to exaggerate like that. It's really just average. But I don't want anybody out there thinking it's awesome. So I did call it trash a few times today. Because I don't think there's any case where it's better than anything else that you could put on your team for any reason. I don't see any reason that you're ever going to... Maybe if it's a very tight restriction, maybe. If you need a purple fae from its kingdom that's also made of wood and glowing purple, you might use it. You know what I mean? If you need that very specific troop for some reason. They make a new game mode where you need a tree man that glows purple. His name starts with the M and ends with the aura. And, you know, he's a Fey elemental, and he's got purple mana, and he casts scatter damage, and he webs. That's the restriction. And you might use it. You might. I'm not trying to poop on it. You might use it if that new game mode comes through. With that very, very weird restriction, you might use it. But otherwise... You know, in the real world, with this game how it is right now, in the real world, it's very, very average. And if it was your very first mythic ever, you might use it. But if you already have, like, anything better than average, you're probably not going to use it. And there's so many things you could just use instead of it. And you're just forcing it as a dingleberry on the bottom of your team. If you think you have a good team. Most likely, he's just the dingleberry hanging off the bottom of an already good team. So... yeah, your team's good, but it was good before you put them on there, and there's probably something else you could put on there that's better. So, I mean, if you want to do the technically guy thing, or technically it's good, you know, because I got Diamantina and the Wand and Leprechaun on here, and then we got Mandragora, you know, webbing. Sometimes webs, you know, stupid, idiot, you're dumb, you know, you're webbing. Well, if you're doing Diamantina, you're wiping in one shot. Why you need to web stuff? Why it's never supposed to cast. So what do you need the web for? Oh, it's webbing, dude. You know, web. Web works something, you know. Makes their damage do. Duh. Stupid. Makes you to cast and they don't hurt you. Duh. Dummy. You need the web. Make 10 purple. Duh. Stupid. Idiot. Mandragora scatter damage. Do like 30 damage. 30. 30's better than 29, you dummy. You stupid idiot. You know 30's more than 29, you dumb. Stupid. Does 30 damage to all the enemies, duh. Stupid. That's a lot. It's more than 29, dummy. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys are awesome. I'll see you next time. Tomorrow at noon. at noon, I hope. I don't know. You know how it's been going? Noon is the target. We'll see you there. We'll do more of the class event. If you come up with some crazy team for Mandragora, where he's not just a dingleberry that you could put anything else on. Like Shoggoth is probably better than a legendary Venoxia. Shoggoth, Venoxia, legendaries that are better than a mythic. That means the mythic is not good. Because there's legendaries better than it that you could one-to-one replace them with, most likely. So I'd rather see a Shoggoth or a Venoxia on my team than Mandragora. But I don't know. It's the first day. I might be wrong. Maybe there's something really awesome out there I haven't seen yet that can loop with 10 purple. Maybe. That's not boosted at all by the webbed. You're boosting your 30 scatter damage. That's never going to kill anything to each enemy. So even when there's one enemy left... Even when there's one enemy left, he can't even one-shot it with all of his scatter damage, because it's like 120 damage. And anywhere you're doing anything that's worth doing, enemies have at least like 200-something, probably 300, and you're doing 120 max damage. And you can't even one-shot with scatter damage. That's crazy. I think almost anything else in the game can one-shot with scatter damage. This thing is trash. Every time I talk about it and think about it, I take it down even more. It's like a C- at this point. It started as like a B-, C+, and every time I think about it and talk about it more, it's now down to like a C-. So, anyway, let me know. We'll see you tomorrow. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me today. Dr. Mops, Garth, Isabel, Livewire, Mark, Sauna, Cat, Brian. That's how everybody talks around where I live. It's easy. It's easy. I can talk like that all day because I hear it all day. Brian, Chris, Livewire, Song. I'm back out parking spot, dummy. You know, the mayor already drive. I'm going backwards. You know, backwards is the right of way, you dum-dum. You know, I'm doing reverse in my car. I'm going backwards. You know, you're facing forward, and I'm going the other way. I'm going backwards, but I get the right of way. Because, you know, you drive on the road backwards, you get the right of way, dummy. When I'm backing out of the parking spot, I get the right of way, huh? Because I'm going backwards. You're stupid. You're dumb. You get the right of way when you go backwards and reverse in your car. Duh. Imperial Topaz, Chris, Mark, Sauna, Cat, Chris, Sauna, Isabel, Imperial, Bang, Livewire with the 2. Thank you so much. Helps a lot. Lights on, doors open. Brian, Supernova, Beg, Tyrion. So you guys got to hang around the whole time if you want the crazy man. Cat, the longer I go, the crazier I get. Remember that. You ever been to a chatathon? You ever been? My brain is pudding by the end of the chatathon, and I have no voice, and I'm about to pass out, so I say crazy stuff. Cat, Garth, Doctor, Mops, F. Lee, Professor, Tyrion, Garth, Dragor, Allie, Joshua, Isabel, thanks again. Appreciate it. For the 2, Drager Kenji, Dr. Mops, Brian, Allie, Pizza Time. Sauna, you powered up today. You tried your hardest, and I do appreciate it. F. Lee, Pizza Time, Livewire, Brian, Sauna, Scarfade. Pizza Time, Scarfade, Sauna. F. Lee, Kenji, Frank. Cyber Boulette was here. It's a name from the past. PYG? Alright, the first person I see. Now, I don't know if this is super true, because I remember people saying they were first. And I think this chat doesn't go all the way back, so I don't even know if I should say this. But I see Maka, then Ali, then Kenji. But I think there was other people that were here first, so I'm sorry. My chat, gets so long that it stops showing me the first ones. Fan funding was... Sauna running out there, then she put on her cape, got her sword out, propped open the hood, was trying to start it. Isabel says, here's the book, but it's got a bunch of oil on it. I don't know if we can figure it out. Some of the oil's covering up some of... Livewire was like, there's a bunny-eared one. Ah! And then we all died. Alright, we'll see you next time. You're the best. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Peace out. Later, Chris, Hiram Hawk, Lego Man, Sauna. See ya. Peace. Ah, the zombies are... Ah, my butt. Ah. My pants are falling. Oh, they ate my pants off. Yes.